Hey there, Justin with Pool Elementary, and today we're going to be going over how to vacuum a pool to waste. This pool we've just opened up about a week ago, and we vacuumed it a couple times, and there's just some really small particulate in the bottom of the pool that basically every time we vacuum it, it keeps going through the sand filter. It's just too small to filter out. So the best scenario is just to vacuum it straight past the filter and out the backwash line on waste. So we'll go over that today, and if you're new to the channel, hope to earn you as a subscriber, and let's dive in. As you can see, it's kind of collecting right underneath the return jets and kind of swirling into piles. So in this situation, the best thing is just to vacuum it straight to waste and bypass the filter. In order to vacuum to waste, what we're going to do is, you see we got our manual vacuum and snapped it onto a extension pole. And what we're going to do is we're just going to lower this down into the pool here, trying not to disturb the little piles of that particulate in the bottom of the pool. We don't want to fluff that all up, we want to vacuum it out. So before we do any settings on our multi-port valve, we want to get our manual pool vac ready. So basically right now I'm feeding the 1.5-inch hose into the water, and what this is doing is getting all the air out of the line, so that way when we plug it into our skimmer, it doesn't suck a bunch of air into the pump and capitate, or so we don't lose our prime. So once we get all the air out of that line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed it through the skimmer here. I'm just going to leave it in that box so it holds the water in there. And definitely make sure you extend your telescopic pole for your vacuum up, because they like to run into the pool while you leave them unattended. So in order to vacuum the bottom of the pool out the waistline and just bypass the filter so that small stuff isn't just going right back into the pool, first we're going to take our backwash line, if we have one, and we're just going to extend that out, making sure there's no kinks in it. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure your heater's off and cooled off. We can turn off our pump. And then if you have a sand filter, basically it's going to have the multi-port valve, and right past the filter position is going to be the waste. So basically we're just going to push this all the way down, put it over to waste. And now what's going to happen is, as we vacuum the pool into the skimmer, all of that's going to come right through here, and instead of going through your filter, it's just going to bypass everything and come right out the backwash line. We can kick our pool back on. So as you can see, everything that's coming through the skimmer right now, which would be coming from our vacuum, is now just going out the backwash line. So with our vacuum hose air free, we're just gonna plug her into the bottom of the skimmer. We're gonna vacuum all of the small stuff directly out the backwash line. While you're vacuuming, you also want to make sure your pool water level's a little bit higher, because we are going to lose, I would say, 1 inch or 2, depending on how long it takes you to vacuum your pool. So when we got all the small stuff vacuumed out to waste, then I normally will switch the multi-port valve back from waste back to filter, just so we don't continually lose water out of the pool. It saves on time of filling it, and it saves on water cost. I also highly recommend vacuuming out the algae and stuff to waste, because if you've ever ran it just on filter mode, you can usually see that most of the algae will start coming back out the return jets as you're vacuuming, if it's heavily algaed. Also, if you're vacuuming up larger debris such as leaves, grass, etc., you're going to want to go check your pump basket on your pump, and you may have to shut the system down and clean that pump basket out periodically. You'll start noticing that your vacuum's not sucking as well as it was when you first started, and that's signs that that pump basket is full. So we're done vacuuming. So we always come in here and check our filter pressure. As you can see, it's still only about a pound up over where it is normally when it's clean. So we're good to go. If this was to be like somewhere around 5 pounds above where it was our starting clean filter position is, I would backwash it. But since it's only a pound above where it normally is when it's clean, I'm just gonna leave it. So thanks for joining me with Pool Elementary on our How to Vacuum to Waste video. If you want to see any of our further pool tip videos, make sure you subscribe. And if you like this video, smash that like button. And don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions. I normally get back to you within 24 hours. So we'll see you on the next video.